Hey everyone, welcome back to Noiseberry Games. So today is the 1 year anniversary of when I did my Steam Deck unboxing video, which means I've had the Steam Deck for a year now, a full year, and I realized I never actually did a follow-up video to that unboxing. I don't know if I ever intended to, I don't think so, but I was seeing all these things about the Steam Deck's first birthday, and I realized this is something I use a lot, and I never really talked about it much on YouTube, so I thought I would make a little video talking about my Steam Deck now that I've had it for exactly a year. So long story short, what do I think of my Steam Deck? I love it so much. I use it pretty much every day still. It's such a versatile machine, and it really does have something for everyone no matter what kind of games you want to play on it. I see a lot of posts of people saying that they have played like an entire co-op playthrough of Elden Ring just using a Steam Deck. I don't play big AAA games on my Steam Deck at all, but it does absolutely have the capacity to play some of these like quite intensive games. So if I don't play these big AAA games, what kind of games do I play on it? I mostly play visual novels and JRPGs, as well as older games, or as you're seeing in the footage here, Vampire Survivors, a lot of Vampire Survivors. For me, the kind of games I like playing on my Steam Deck are games that I wouldn't necessarily want to devote time to playing on my gaming PC. So something like Elden Ring, where I can have it on my 2K monitor and crank it up to the highest graphics settings and have it work great. That's something I want to play on my gaming PC, not on my Steam Deck. Something like the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney collection, just a visual novel, like a remastered visual novel from the Nintendo DS. I'm not necessarily going to play that on my big 2K monitor. That's something I can very easily play handheld, play it in bed before I go to sleep at night, and that kind of game is perfect for the Steam Deck for me. Something like the remaster of Shin Megami Tensei 3, apparently a really bad PC port, locked to 30 FPS. It looks kinda yucky. I'm not gonna want to play that on my gaming PC, but I just bought it on sale for my Steam Deck, and that is the perfect game that I've wanted to play since it came out, so probably for like a year or something. But 30 FPS I can handle on my Steam Deck, and that's the perfect game for it. And as vast as my Steam library is, as of right now I have 4,616 games, quite a few. My Steam library just barely scratches the surface of what I can do on my Steam Deck. It can run so many emulators, it can run so many different platforms and games. It can run anything from NES and before that all the way up to a decent amount of PS3 games. And it's just become the platform I'll play these kinds of handheld games on now. Game Boy Advance games, I could play them on my 3DS, but I could also play them on my beautiful Steam Deck. It plays so many of these games really, really well, and it's just a great way of being able to replay some of games from my childhood, like GameCube games and things like that. Even by itself, it's an amazing bit of kit, but the Steam Deck community has made so many incredible tweaks and programs for it. The way I play all my emulators is through the EmuDeck program, which is just a click and play, a click and run program that you do in desktop mode of the Steam Deck. And it installs all the latest emulators for you. It sorts out all your folders for you. You literally just drop your ROMs into the right folder afterwards. You run Steam ROM Manager, you switch back to your Steam Deck mode, and bam, you've got all these ROMs that just work out of the gate. It's really incredible. So EmuDeck is just fantastic. There's another incredible program called Decky, which is just kind of a way of installing all sorts of plugins on your Steam Deck. So you can have something like the How Long to Beat times just show up on your Steam Deck in the library. You can have the Proton DB rating show up, which tells you how compatible a game is with Linux. So even if a game isn't officially Steam Deck verified, you can either check protondb.com to find out how good it is, or you can just use this plugin and it'll tell you right in your library. Before they made it an official change, you could change the boot up animation, which Steam Deck, Valve obviously saw people doing really cool things with that and decided to make it even easier for people to do it with the 1 year anniversary update. There's a plugin that lets you see people in the community's settings for various games and gives you a good idea of how to get the best battery time out of it. I genuinely think that the Steam Deck does have something for everyone, even if you just want to use it as a fancy emulator machine. That is just so easy to do on the Steam Deck. It's really incredible. And the fact that it gets tied to your Steam library is just a really great bonus. So I really do love my Steam Deck. I've kind of hinted at how much I use it in various videos. Like in a lot of review videos, I'll say, oh, you know, I played this on my Steam Deck and it ran great. But I never really talked about the Steam Deck by itself. So I thought, you know, the 1 year anniversary of me getting it and unboxing it was probably the right time to do it. Maybe I should have done a follow-up like, you know, a month or two after that first video, but I think I have a lot more to talk about now that it's been a year and I can show off some of the cool things like the plugins and stuff like that. So there you go, I just wanted to do a little video on my Steam Deck because it's the actual 1 year anniversary of me owning it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!